Hey guys, Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with more ReZero. I know, I missed last week's episode, but I'm mostly gonna be talking about this week's episode. What I can say about last week's episode is Capella is one crazy archbishop. She is one crazy chick. No, 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 no. Listen, I like the design. Her character is absolutely batshit crazy. And no, I'm not going to be one of those simps that are saying, "Oh, no, I can fix her." No, I'm not fixing that. I don't want nothing to do with that. I want nothing to do with that. She's too damn crazy. And the fact that she was legitimately transforming into people, like last week she was transforming into Amelia and she did the cutesy ditzy type of thing, but then acted her typical way in Amelia's way. And the fact that is she looks like she's got like instant regeneration right then and there. Craziness. ReZero season 3 is going off the charts. But let's talk about this week's episode. Again, apologies for missing out on last week's episode. Shit just got in the way. A lot happened last week. Anyways, this week's episode, Subaru ended up getting taken away, and one of the elements from last week was the fact that like Capella dropped her blood on Subaru's leg and even on Crucia's face, which we see in this episode. Felix is pretty pissed off at Wilhelm for what happened to Crush. Now, we don't see what Crucia's face looks like. Now, we actually do see what Subaru's leg looks like when he unwraps the bandages, and this dude looked like this leg's all messed up, looking like something out of Resident Evil, dang near all pruned up. Now, we have it to where Pricella ends up healing him, and in a weird way, his leg starts to regenerate. But geez Louise, the fact that Crush, we don't see what Crush looks like, but it must not be ugly because they basically said like you don't want to go see Crush, like it's absolutely kind of bad the way she looks. So maybe Priscilla can do something and help her, but yeah, but regardless, after the incidents and after Subaru got carried away from the last episode, Priscilla ended up helping him and picking him up and getting things right back to normal. And essentially, like, she's like, well, look, I did all these favors for you and everything, so this is my makeup for you and everything. So she also gives the rundown about like what's happened and everything. Now she makes the mention about the different archbishops in the cities, and basically the fact that they got 3 demands. Like Capella's now demanding about the Tome of Wisdom, the artificial spirit, what is it? The wedding to the silver-haired girl, and obviously the witch remains and everything. So that's kind of the thing, right then and there. Now, obviously, as much as Subaru wants to go help Amelia, he basically makes the confession like he ain't gonna freaking sit down and let Capella do what she wants. So that's kind of the thing. And in a weird way, Capella ends up actually helping Subaru out, and we actually see Pricella, Jesus, their names are almost damn near identical, legitimately like help them out. She pulls out this crazy sword, and lo and behold, she takes down like these like freaking monsters, these demi beast or whatever, like easily. And I'm watching this, and it's like they're gonna meet us in for Pricella a little bit more, huh? Aren't you? Yes, Priscilla's she's gonna be up there. She's a strong character, and I feel like that's only the little bits of the feature you can do, but she held her own pretty damn easily for like a princess candidate. Like legitimately, like she did her damn thing and she held her own, and I'm just like, okay, you're impressive. So you get that, and basically her and then the bard also with Subaru go down to this basement area where some civilians are being taken care of, and right now some of them, they're starting to like look to get an uproar and start fighting and everything. That's obviously due to Raph's influence, Sirius's influence, and thanks to the bard, manages to ease the situation, ease the tension. And it's pretty, and it's nice to see that, okay, there is a way to break it than just maybe some sort of like, I guess, what is it? Not Julius, Reinhardt being there in the area, but just having the bard there to play music to calm her down. It actually shows like, okay, we thought Priscilla genuinely, like when we first came across her, it made it seem like she genuinely didn't care about people, but no, she actually does genuinely care, and she is looking out for other people, and she isn't looking out for herself strictly, and she's willing to do whatever she can to help the people. So basically Super's like, well, okay, thank you, I'm gonna go find the others and see what the hell's going on. And Priscilla's just like, well, okay, take care. That's when Subaru ends up running into Julius, and basically that's when he kind of gets the rundown about what the hell happened. So that's when they walk into this area where Felix is upset about Wilhelm, about what happened with Krush and everything. So that's kind of the stuff. They also know that Subaru was the one to try to get Krush out of there to save her and everything. But yeah. Anyways, what we see happening is he ends up talking with Anastasia. Anastasia ends up breaking everything down, and and Subaru basically ends the episode off with a proclamation of like he's gonna take every single archbishop down one by one, and he's gonna save this town. Now, the other story point is Amelia's focus, which, okay, that was another thing I forgot to mention about last week. So thank God, Regulus did not do anything devious to Amelia. Didn't do anything devious to her. And basically was kind of like, oh, yeah. Listen, I just can't wait for you to get married and things like that. And, he also is like, okay, here's your outfit. This is what you need to change into for our wedding, blah, 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 blah. Here's one of my wives to come in and be your attendant. So, like, Amelia starts asking the questions to, like, the wife, basically talking about, like, why are you doing this and everything. And the wife is like, well, we all listen to, Master Regulus, our husband, and everything. It's the only way to live, and he takes good care of us, even though he's kind of an abusive freak. Eventually you'll fall in line. And Amelia's like, what the heck? Now, she does mention Subaru, and she's like, who the hell are you? That you mentioned his name again. Who the heck is that? And then she goes and say, like, that's my knight, and everything, which is another thing that Subaru also mentioned in his speech at the end of the episode, which again shows you how great his character is. I mean, people keep sleeping on his character, keep thinking like, oh, his character is bad. But you just see like the issue that Amelia's in, and you also then see more of Regulus and how more like of a, let's just be honest, a dick he is. Because this guy is an absolute a-hole, like legitimately absolute a-hole. Because he sees that something's wrong with Amelia, and he's getting a little bit pissed off and everything, and he basically tries to take that anger out on his wife by almost damn near cutting or like blowing her head off. And it was thanks to Amelia like saving her to do it and everything, right? So that's when Amelia's like, why aren't you not gonna stand up like for yourself? Like, aren't you gonna like protect yourself? And she's just like, no, like you didn't need to save me. And this dude's, and it just goes to show you, like, this dude's got like over 200 wives, and who's to say that not all of them are there, but clearly either dead, maybe because of him. But listen, man, it's crazy. This dude Regulus needs to be taken down, and he's just an absolute a-hole, because we even see later on, because Amelia ends up trying to escape or just getting some more information, and he's calling somebody, and he's like, hey, listen, man, if whatever shit got you're getting your stuff into, and it involves my wedding, I'm gonna make sure I blow your area of the town off completely. So he's willing to just be like, all right, you better not mess up. And we see that, he has a very short temper. So that's kind of the thing. And yeah, and the end credits has it to where Amelia gets the little mirror he was talking on, and it comes on, and she hears a voice. So where the next episode goes, I don't know, but hopefully Regulus doesn't walk in and is like, "What the hell are you doing? Why do you have that? I thought you went to go to sleep. That's what you told me you were gonna do. Now you're lying to me." Okay. So listen, man, I don't know what's gonna happen, but things are definitely getting crazy. Subaru is gonna look to try to turn the tide and change everything. We'll see. But ReZero continues to be great. I'm really liking where season 3 is going. And yeah, but till then, guys, catch you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, night, or enjoy this video. Until then, guys, peace.